Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Friday. We got 10 matchups on this NBA slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're like one sub away from 9,100 sub or 19.1K subs. So go ahead and hit that sub button, guys. And also, great bet offer with BetMGM. Bet 5, get 150 in bonus bets. Links in the description. Other good promos with Bet365, FanDuel, and DraftKings, guys. Take advantage of these offers. Got a lot of NBA action. Big sports weekend ahead of us. So take advantage. If you're not already using these books right now, you should. And then, yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate tonight. 10 matchups. A lot of teams coming off a back-to-back, though. So keep that in mind today. First matchup, we've got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Cavs opening up as a 3.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 227.5. Cavs coming into this matchup 36-18. The Sixers 32-23. Head-to-head, Philly is 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Cleveland coming off a bad Magic loss yesterday. Philly coming off a bad Knicks loss. Yeah, it kind of sucked because they ruled Donovan Mitchell out kind of late, so that kind of ruined everything yesterday for the Cavs. And yeah, without Donovan Mitchell, they are not the same team. So be sure that Donovan Mitchell is questionable today with an illness. Be sure to check his status. And then Philly, they've just been so bad without Embiid. I mean, they really have. Favorites at home, they kind of got blown out last night. And yeah, 2-game losing streak right now. If Donovan Mitchell plays, I really like the Cavs on the road. I think they bounce back here. And yeah, be sure to check this status. But if he's out, man, because I feel like maybe someone like Tyrese Maxey or Tobias Harris could be resting. So today's going to be brutal, guys, on the injury reports with all these back-to-backs. But if Donovan Mitchell plays, we're going to take the Cavs minus 3.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Raptors versus the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks opening up as a 7-point home favorite with the over-under at 245.5. Raptors coming into this matchup 20-36. The Hawks 24-31. Head-to-head, Atlanta 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Toronto coming off a big Brooklyn win yesterday, 121-93. Atlanta on a 2-game losing streak. They're coming off a 122-99 loss against Charlotte. But that was before All-Star break. They're just not playing. But that was just a bad loss against Charlotte. Hopefully they've recovered with that loss. Yeah, getting Toronto on a back-to-back. I'm not in love with it. Hopefully Atlanta plays better for the second half of the season. I mean, they definitely need to. Toronto is 5-2 covering against Atlanta. Man, I tell you, I hate these games today. Like the entire slate, I absolutely hate. I'm going to take a shot with the Raptors. +7 on the road. Hawks weren't in a good spot heading into All-Star break, especially with that Charlotte getting blown out against the Hornets. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a shot with the Raptors +7 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Clippers opening up as a 9-point road favorite with the over-under at 222. Clippers coming into this matchup 36-18. The Grizzlies 20-36. Head-to-head, Clippers are 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Be sure to check the injury reports today. Clippers coming off an OKC loss. I mean, a bad OKC loss last night. They got killed last night on the road. We'll see if anyone like Kawhi or Paul George or Harden rest tonight. So be sure to check that out. Memphis on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Milwaukee win during, right before All-Star break. But the Clippers are 5-1 on the road. They're a good road team, except for losing on the road against OKC. I like Clippers to bounce back. Just check the injury reports here. After getting blown out by the Thunder, I think they bounce back against Memphis here. Give me the Clippers -9 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Heat versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 220. Heat coming into this matchup 30-25. Pelicans 34-22. Head-to-head Miami 9-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Looks like Jimmy Butler is back. No Terry Rozier. And then Brandon Ingram's questionable for the Pelicans. Miami coming off a Philly win. They haven't played since All-Star break. And the Pelicans, they're coming off a big Houston win last night. 8-2 in their last 10. Pelicans playing very well. Looking at these numbers though, Miami, they're 6-0 against the Pelicans. 5-1 covering against the Pelicans. 7-1 covering on the road against the Pelicans. Yeah, on a back-to-back, we'll choose if they choose to rest anybody like Zion, who usually is always a candidate to rest on back-to-backs. We'll see if Brandon Ingram plays here. I'm liking the Heat plus the points on the road. I really am. They're well rested here. A lot of injury concerns for the Pelican side, and the Heat, they've been dominant against the Pelicans, which definitely works in their favor. So I'm gonna take a shot with the Heat plus 3.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Phoenix Suns versus the Houston Rockets. Suns opening up as a 4-point road favorite with the over-under at 233. Suns coming into this matchup 33-23. Houston 24-31. Head-to-head Phoenix 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Bradley Beal for Phoenix. Phoenix coming off a Mavs loss yesterday, 123-113. Houston, coming off that bad Pelicans loss yesterday. Phoenix is 10-2 against Houston, 5-1 on the road against Houston here. As long as the Suns aren't resting KD or Booker, I like the Suns for a big bounce back. Give me Suns -4 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Washington Wizards versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder opening up as a 15.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 241. Wizards coming into this matchup 9-46. The Thunder 38-17. Head-to-head Washington 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Washington 1-9 in their last 10, coming off a 20-point Denver loss last night. OKC coming off that big Clippers win yesterday. We'll see if they're resting anybody. Hopefully not. But Washington 4-11 on the road against OKC. 1-4 covering against OKC here. And I like the Thunder. Wizards coming off a 20-point loss. I think I'll have to take a shot with the Thunder -15.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Charlotte Hornets versus the Golden State Warriors. Warriors opening up as a 13-point home favorite with the over-under at 229. Hornets coming into this matchup 14-41. The Warriors 28-26. Head-to-head Charlotte 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Charlotte on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a Utah win. Yeah, crazy. Charlotte's on a 4-game winning streak. That's something I probably never thought I would say this season. Warriors coming off a big Lakers win last night, 128-110. Warriors playing good basketball. Coming off a back-to-back, though. We're going to see if they rest anybody today. But yeah, Charlotte, 6-1 covering the spread. They've been very good covering the spread here. And yeah, they're very sneaky. They've been getting, big numbers during this streak. They've been covering. Warriors back-to-back. Give me the Hornets +13 on the road. It's a big number. Next matchup, we got the Denver Nuggets versus the Portland Trailblazers. Denver opening up as a 9.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 218.5. Denver coming into this matchup 37-19. Portland 15-39. Head-to-head Denver 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Denver coming off a big Washington win yesterday. Portland on a 6-game losing streak. They haven't played since All-Star break. And Denver's 5-0 against Portland. Coming off a back-to-back, though. We're going to see if they're resting anybody. Hopefully not. This should be a game they should come out and win. And they beat Portland by 12 in their last. Actually, they had a doubleheader against Portland. Beat them 112-103 and then 120-108. I think it's a good spot for about a 10-point spread. Give me Denver -10 and throw them in your money line parlays today. Then the next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 225.5. Bucks coming into this matchup 35-21. Minnesota 39-16. Bucks coming into this matchup 7-3. I'm sorry, head-to-head, they're 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Chris Middleton. And that's the only injury here. Bucks on a 2-game losing streak coming off a Memphis loss. Minnesota on a 4-game winning streak coming off back-to-back Portland wins. And yeah, the Bucks 1-11 covering on the road. Horrible road team. Minnesota 5-1 covering the spread. They're 15-5 at home where they play great. A lot of question marks with the Bucks. They have just not looked good. Blown leads. They've gotten blown out. And on the other side, Minnesota, they've just been very solid. They've quietly been playing amazing this year. I just don't trust the Bucks. I really don't. I don't love what they're doing. They got a very good team, but they've just been playing very bad. 3-7 in their last 10. They just played Minnesota 6 games ago, lost 129-105. I just can't trust them. Give me Minnesota -4 and money line at home. Then the last matchup, we got the San Antonio Spurs versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers opening up as a 10-point home favorite with the over-under at 240.5. Spurs coming into this matchup 11-45. The Lakers 31-27. Head-to-head, the Lakers are 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Looks like LeBron should be good today. He missed yesterday's, they lost. Yeah, bad loss to the Warriors last night. And then the Spurs coming off a loss to Sacramento. But the important part is Spurs got the cover. And so, yeah, that was a big number. But Spurs, 10.5. I think that was a great cover. We'll see if AD rests today. We know AD's always a rest candidate coming off a back-to-back for the Lakers. And Victor, too. If Victor's out for the Spurs, definitely take the Lakers, but if Victor's playing today, 10 points is a lot, and Lakers are not a team I really want. I mean, it's crazy. During some of their wins, their last 3 wins, they've won by more than 10, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, if Victor's playing, I don't know, something about it. I like the 10 points with the Spurs on the road. Call me crazy, but yeah, I'm going to take a shot with the Spurs +10, only if Victor's playing. So be sure to check the injury report. And if he's playing, I will take the Spurs plus the points here. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.